Traders and investors alike are sharing the news that Nasdaq has granted MOVE a listing extension. Up as you can see, 65.16%, intraday high in this session, $1.31. So it has actually given up roughly 30% of those gains. Yeah, that's the news here. It says Movano said yesterday it has been granted a listing extension by the Nasdaq hearings panel to gain compliance with its listing rules. The extension was granted on the condition that the company regains compliance with the listing rule by filing its delinquent quarterly reports from the by the 30th of September and maintains a minimum share bid price of $1 by the 30th of October. So it's delinquent quarterly reports that will be a form 10Q. Underlying trend bearish. So this is the stock is showing a decent amount of strength within the longer term bearish trend. It's 200-day moving average. This one is sloping bearishly lower. The extrapolation on this daily chart is saying that it's going to consolidate up till Friday, the 19th of September. Then after that, we may get a bounce. Yeah, no guarantee that that will be the case. And the projections are saying, as things stand right now, 0.9264. We may have had more ambitious projections. Let's see. As of Friday, the 16th of May, we had 1.95, 2.42, 2.72. Um, yeah. Price pressure momentum. Let's see what they're saying down here. Yeah, everything. Okay. The 10 and 21-day moving averages are in strong trend modes. However, they have a mix of negative derivatives. Hence, the reason probably the algos are not projecting anything further. However, given the stronger trend, the trend mode, the robustness of the trend modes that they are in, there's a good chance the stock is going to remain, the price will remain above at least 0.67, 0.677, 0.6777 come Tuesday, the 2nd of September. There's a good chance it will remain above that by that time, by that date. Okay, so we have a couple of projections here. We had a rejection here of 1.36, which is similar to the one we had today, 1.31. Just a slight discount, yeah, slight discount from that, from this rejection. Yeah, what I have is 1.31 watts. Yeah, 1.31. I looked at I thought I saw 1.36 here. Okay, same as well. Pretty much the same. 1.31. Yeah, pretty much the same. So what's the probability of it retesting that again? So all we need to do is have a look at this pane here, and if the moving out, these are they hold the moving averages, the 10, 20, sorry, 10, 21, 40, and 200-day moving averages. So if you pick the point, the target you want, and the moving average is greater than that target, then you know that it has a 50% chance or greater for that price to be retested or met. So let's see now. We have 131, and it says the 10 period moving average is saying 0.9055. So based on that, you could say maybe not, especially if you look at it in a very short time frame, there's a good chance it's not going to print. Sorry, I wouldn't say there's no good this. I wouldn't say there's a good chance it will not print. I should rather say the probability is less than 50%. But if you look towards your right, you see that based on the 40 period moving average and on the 200-day moving average, in other words, in the medium term and the long term, yes, there's a good chance, 131 can print, which, logically sounds credible, sounds like something that can happen, sounds realistic. But however, we also have another price point here. Yeah, what does it say? Okay. Okay, so here we can say it's not different. All the moving averages are saying that in the very short term, in the medium term, in the short term, intermediate, medium, and long term, there's a very good chance that 131 can be tested. So if you combine those two values, you still get yes a probability that is greater than 50%, 50 or greater than 50% or greater that 131 can be retested because obviously if you add 1.81 to zero point 0.9, I think you get a value that is greater than 1.31. So let me just do a mental calculation. Yeah, yeah, sure. It's roughly like 2.8 or thereabout. Then if you divide that by two, obviously that's 1.4. So yeah, that gives you a moving average, an average moving average that is greater than 1.31. So in a nutshell, this is if you like a target. Yeah, it's become a sticking point. Yes, because earlier on you can clearly see here it couldn't break it as of the 13th of May, and today again has happened and it has failed to do that. So it is a target that has just placed the ceiling on the stock. Okay, let's see what we have on the 4 hour chart. On the 4 hour chart, the extrapolation is saying that higher prices will continue to cycle up. You yeah, uh, can at least up till Wednesday, the 3rd of September. It's saying that there's a good chance we might even see higher prices by then. No guarantee that that will be the case. Here we have projections. Let's see what we have 0.7401, not an upper projection. Let's see whether we can get anything to the upside. 1.28, 1.4. No. So we have 1.31 ready. We can make do with that. Price pressure momentum here is saying you don't need to worry. Everything is robustly bullish. Yeah, strong trend mode. However, because it's in a strong trend mode, you should also expect that a pullback would occur. Yeah, expect that a pullback will occur. So let's see how liquid this market is. Yeah, because it's quite a cheap stock, it will liquidity may be there. A lot of activity may also be there. That which is what we're looking at right now. Yeah. Okay. And the good thing is that it's not one of those. It's not the It's a U.S. company. It's not one of those companies that their jurisdictions can be a problem. Yeah. Okay, so have a look and see what you make of MOVE, and thank you very much for watching this video.